Are you ever blamed for things that aren't your fault? This is a stress that you can solve. Hello, I'm Judith Davis. There are many situations in which a person is blamed for something that isn't their fault. What about being overweight due to an errant gene? If you have this problem, then regardless of what others may say or not say about your weight, you know that it's considered a flaw on your part. You feel badly about it, but if you do try to diet, it doesn't help. This is a source of stress. Knowing that others think badly of you, that you yourself think badly of you, the dieting, and your dismay when it doesn't help. Until recently, people had to live with this. Now they know about errant genes and also about the new drugs that help. They feel relieved. What if you have difficulty attending to tasks and are somewhat disorganized? Others fault you for this, and you do too. These are sources of stress. I've had many patients with this problem. When I did the appropriate tests and informed them that they had ADHD, that's Attention Deficit Hyperactivity Disorder, they were amazed and grateful to learn that this wasn't something that was their fault. And when I prescribed the appropriate medication for this, they were relieved and happy to discover that these symptoms disappeared. I've had a personal experience along these lines. I have a slouch. Over the years, people commented on it, and I even had one of my professors in college grab my shoulders and pull them to a non-slouched position. I'd felt badly about this and often tried to stand up straighter. I could do so as long as I focused on it, but the moment my thoughts turned elsewhere, the slouch returned. This was a source of stress, what others thought about me and what I thought about myself. Surely I could stand up straighter if only I tried harder. But after acquiring my inner guide, she informed me that my slouch wasn't my fault. It was genetic. She reminded me of something I'd long forgotten. My grandmother had a slouch. When she was a teenager, she was put in a special harness for some time. It was supposed to correct her slouch, but the moment it was removed, the slouch returned. Hers was genetic too, and I probably inherited mine from her. Now, knowing that my slouch is a natural position for me, I no longer worry about it. And thanks to my inner guide, I no longer worry about what others may think about it. That stress has disappeared. There are various solutions to situations in which you are blamed for something that isn't your fault. Sometimes the solution is new knowledge, like about genes or medication. But sometimes those aren't relevant for the situation, and only your inner guide can provide the solution. And although being blamed for a condition that isn't your fault isn't usually a huge stressor, every stress adds to your total stress level. If you already have an inner guide, ask it what stress you may have due to being blamed for things that aren't your fault. If you don't yet have an inner guide, you can acquire one using the link below.